And today is going to be all about energizing and bringing life into our body. So let's start with a stance a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Toes are facing forward, knees are soft, bringing that pelvis forward. Fingers gently press the chin back. Posture is everything. I am noticing huge changes just from being mindful of my posture. I encourage you to release any tension in your toes. And we're going to start with swinging the arms. So allowing the arms to originate the movement. And we're going to be moving with the arms. It's like a full body movement. And notice as that right arm comes forward, left arm comes back, that right heel twists. We pivot on our toes, heel lifts up, arms come around, and that left arm is front, left heel lifts up off the ground, toes pivot, and then we turn. Imagine that your arms are heavy ropes. And as you twist, you begin to give yourself a massage. The front arm will be tapping the belly. The back arm will be tapping the lower back near the kidneys and adrenals. And just moving with the breath. The head moves too. Nice. Just don't forget the breath. Inhaling in life. Exhaling, releasing any tension. Just moving with the breath. That next turn, that front arm is going to come up to the chest, tapping the chest. The back arm still taps the kidney, lower back area. Front arm now tapping the chest. Waking up the lungs. Nice. Okay, coming to center, shaking it out. Shaking the arms. You can even come into a bounce. Shaking the arms and legs. Releasing any tension with the shaking. Okay, shifting the weight to the left leg. If you can, bringing that right knee up and just rotating the ankles. It's really important to maintain our posture. What can help you if this is difficult is pulling that belly in and standing near a wall or a stable chair to help yourself hold this stance. But it's important to practice. As we age, we start to lose our balance, and that leads to falls. We want to prevent all of that. So releasing the right foot, shifting the weight onto the right leg, left knee up if you can. Keeping that right knee soft, we're not going to lock it. And again, pulling the belly in, use the wall next to you or a stable chair, and just rotating that ankle. Rotating, switching directions. Nice, this is so good. Okay. We're going to bring the stretch to the side. So let's adjust our posture again. Feet are shoulder width apart. Knees are slightly bent. Almost like we're sitting on the edge of a windowsill. Bringing that chin back. Shoulders are down. Very nice. Releasing any tension from the toes. Good. Bringing the hands in front of the belly, spreading the fingers wide. The palms aren't touching the belly, but just noticing if you can feel that the palms are there. You might feel warmth. You might feel some tingling sensations. Just waking yourself up to noticing if you can feel the chi. Chi is energy. I forgot to say this in the beginning. Qi is energy, Gong is the cultivation. Qigong, cultivation of energy. Releasing the hands to the sides. We're going to reach down with the right arm. Nice big stretch. Reaching down with the left arm. Just slowly moving back and forth. Reaching down with opposite arms. Giving the arms a stretch. Okay, following your own comfort. When we reach down with the left arm, we're going to reach up and over with the right arm. Nice stretch here. We're facing forward. Our beautiful necks are visible. Nice deep breath, inhaling in. Exhaling, reaching over. Inhaling to center, exhaling, releasing that arm down. Inhaling in, left arm comes up and over. Adjusting ourselves so that our shoulders are facing forward, heart facing forward, beautiful necks are visible. Inhaling in, lengthening. Exhaling, reaching. All right, inhaling up, exhaling down. Bringing the hands back to the belly. We're not touching the belly, but the hands are close, and just closing the eyes and noticing if you can feel the hands. You might feel warmth, you might feel tingling. You can even move the hands back and forth, seeing if you can notice anything. Okay, interlacing the fingers, inhaling in, arms come up, and then we turn to the right. Inhaling in a deep breath. Exhaling, releasing any tension, letting go. Inhaling back to center. On the exhale, releasing the hands, palms pressing out, fingers spread wide, really extending the arms, slowly releasing them down. Back to the belly, in front of the belly. Remembering we're not touching the belly, just noticing if you can feel any sensations. Nice deep breaths. Interlacing the fingers again. Inhaling in, arms come up. Turning to the left. Exhaling, releasing any tension. Looking over the left shoulder. Always following your own comfort. Inhaling back to center. On exhale, releasing the arms to the sides, really pressing the palms out, fingers spread wide. Very good. Hands back to the belly. I like to close my eyes because sometimes when I have my eyes open, my mind wanders. And when the mind wanders, the energy wanders. So keeping the energy here, keeping your thoughts, your mind here in this moment. Okay, opening the eyes back up, releasing the arms. We're going to do circles. So palms are facing down, inhaling in, arms come up. On the exhale, we turn to the right, coming down. Bending the knees as needed. If you can, touching the ground. If not, that's okay. Coming up, the opposite side, back to center. Inhaling in a deep breath. Exhaling, this time we go down the opposite side. Left side coming down. Bending the knees as needed. If you can, touching the ground. Always following your own comfort. Arms come up. Inhaling a deep breath. On the exhale, opposite direction. Nice deep breath here. Exhaling down. Very good. On the exhale, releasing the arms down. Really nice. Giving the arms a shake. Shaking it out, shaking any tension, letting it go. Coming back to center. And I have to say, in the last 2 months, this has become a movement I do in the mornings and at night. And I can see why many people have said for many years, if you do this for 100 years, you will live a long, healthy life. Flowing motion. Feet are shoulder width apart, knees are soft, fixing our posture. Palms are facing forward. On the inhale, scooping down as if you're scooping your hands through sand. Arms come up. On the exhale, palms down as if you're pressing down on a feather pillow. Bringing the hands down mindfully as if you're pressing down on a feather pillow. Inhaling, scooping, arms come up. Exhaling down. Following your own rhythm, inhaling up, exhaling down. Moving slow enough that you can be aware of your movements, that you can notice if you feel any tingling in your fingers, just feeling this out. On the next inhale, we lean slightly forward, coming towards the balls of the feet. Heels stay down. On the exhale, leaning back. The balls of the feet are still on the ground, but the weight is more towards the heels. So inhaling in, it's a really slight shift towards the balls of the feet. Exhaling, shifting the weight towards the heels. Meanwhile, the foot stays planted on the ground. Always working on our balance. In case you are curious, it takes about 8.5 minutes to do 100 of these. If you are interested in doing 100 flowing motion so that you can live a long and healthy life. Yes, I timed myself. Okay. All right, letting it go. Don't be afraid to smile while you're shaking it out. And we're going to end with 2-part breath. Dis-ease cannot exist in oxygen-rich environments. And we can support our body and health by taking deep breaths and by doing breath work. So we're going to do 2-part breath work. I'm going to lead us through making sure we know what it feels like to breathe into the belly and then into the chest, and then we'll put it all together. So feet are about hip width apart, knees soft, fixing our posture. Hands to the belly, shoulders are down. Inhaling into the belly, and you'll know you made it to the belly because your belly's going to expand and you'll feel it in your hands. So a few deep breaths here. Inhaling into the belly, exhaling out. Okay, now let's see what it feels like to breathe into our chest. So placing the hands on the sternum, inhaling into the chest, exhaling out. You should feel your chest expanding. Okay, now we're going to put it together. In the inhale, we're going to breathe into both the belly and the chest, okay? And then we exhale out. If you can, breathing through your nose. If not, that's okay. Just breathe however you can. So here we go. 2-part breath. We start in the belly, inhaling in belly, chest, lifting the chin just to get that extra air in. Exhaling, letting go. Inhaling in belly, chest, Exhaling, letting go. Inhaling in belly, chest. Exhaling, letting go. Okay, I'm going to be quiet so that you can have the experience following your own rhythm. Very nice. Giving your arms a shake, legs a shake, placing one hand on the sternum, one hand on the belly, and just closing the eyes and noticing if you feel any changes. There's no right or wrong, just noticing if anything's different. Taking inventory of the body and the mind. Asking yourself a very important question. What's the one thing I can do today that will most benefit my health and well-being? What is one small thing I can do today that will most benefit my health and well-being? Whatever it is, I hope you prioritize it, opening the eyes, coming back to the room. You are the expert of you. Your health matters. I believe in you and I'm rooting for your success. I hope you have an incredible day. If you found this helpful, please like and share. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.